Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. Since we've finally gotten past the Christmas special, and Series 8 is getting ready to film next week, I thought it was time to do a predictions video. There's actually a lot of things that we already know, so I'll be including all those things first, and then I'll talk about my top 5 predictions. Also, heads up, my plan for the next couple of months is to do at least one Doctor Who video every week. It'll either be like a fun bonus video, or something about the production behind the scenes, or like a fun Q&A video if you guys have specific questions that you want to ask me. Be sure to subscribe to get everything. So here we go. Number 1. Filming for Series 8, Episode 1 starts on Monday, January 6th. They only have half of the episodes planned out, which is 6, so they'll finish the scripts for the second half of the season and lock down directors and stories while they're making those first batch of episodes. 2. All the episodes will air week to week without a giant break like Series 7. Raise your hand if you hated that break during Series 7. 3. There will be 13 episodes and possibly an Easter special. No Christmas special has been confirmed yet. 4. Returning characters include the Paternoster Gang, that's Vostra, Jenny, and Strax, and of course Clara. But Alex Kingston has also said that she might be coming back too. She posted a video back in October with her classic spoilers line. Remember, her character's relationship with the Doctor spanned multiple versions, not just Matt Smith's Doctor, so it would totally be in keeping with canon for her to interact with Peter Capaldi. 5. The first episode will feature Vostra, Jenny, and Strax. 6. Blue Peter ran a competition to design a few sonic screwdrivers for each of them to use in that episode. Can you imagine Strax with a sonic screwdriver? 7. Even though there are a few characters returning, Steven Moffat has said in his own words that he's cleaning house, meaning that a lot of the anachronisms of Matt Smith's era won't be there. So if there were a lot of things that Matt Smith's Doctor did that you did not like, they will be gone in Series 8. Number 8. The directors that have been announced so far include Ben Wheatley, who's doing the first episode, Paul Murphy, and Douglas McKinnon. They're each doing 2 episodes, thus the 6 that they're starting to shoot on Monday. Number 9, the writers. Currently the writers that have been hired back are mostly familiar faces, not including Steven Moffat, who's writing the first episode. They include Mark Gatiss, Neil Cross, and Gareth Roberts. Currently in talks for those other 6 episodes are Chris Chinbull, Tom McRae, Jack Lothian, and possibly Neil Gaiman. Although he said Doctor Who doesn't pay very well, and the last episode he wrote, Nightmare in Silver, was supposed to be a 2-parter and got smashed down into 1 episode, which everybody kind of agreed was a bad idea. So don't be surprised if he doesn't return. And number 10, the premiere will be after August. No official date yet, but we could see episodes by the end of August or September at the latest. Okay, so time for predictions. Here we go. Number 1, the Time Lords. They tried to contact the Doctor, successfully, via the cracks. That idea of them trying to bring back Gallifrey will be part of the larger narrative. They'll still be stuck in that pocket universe, but because the Daleks know what's going on now, there's the constant threat of resuming the Time War, so Series 8 will probably end with them still stuck outside the universe, but they'll still be able to, say, telephone the Doctor using the cracks. Second, something else is going to try and break into the universe. If the Time Lords can do it, then so can something else that's really awful. But because Steven Moffat is changing a lot of aspects of the show, don't expect it to be a classic villain like the Master or another one of the time lock races that David Tennant mentioned during The End of Time, but that doesn't mean that that's an impossibility. So the opportunity to bring back one of those classic villains is still there. Number 3. The Doctor will leave Clara by the end of the series, meaning I expect to see a new companion during Series 9. Right now, both Capaldi and Jenna Louise Coleman are only signed on for Series 8, but I do expect Capaldi to return. Number 4. There will be a new original villain. Steven Moffat created the Silence during Series 6 to be the main villains. He'll do the same type of thing again in Series 8. Typically new baddies get introduced in that first episode. Since it will be a brand new Doctor's first episode, it could be like an 11th hour situation where it's more of a mystery that's introduced in that first episode. And number 5. The cracks will still be there. Matt Smith's Doctor said that when he fixed the universe, it left a fundamental weakness, which is where the cracks come from. He never fixed that weakness before regenerating, so it will still be a very big issue. Those cracks will not only allow the Time Lords to be part of the story, they'll allow other things from outside the universe to be part of the story too. So expect something really awful to break back into the universe. Okay, I know I mentioned River Song earlier, and she's more of a prediction, but because she already shot a video and used her classic spoilers line, I think we can bump her from, maybe gonna be in Series 8 to probably to spoilers. But because the character was kind of left in limbo at the end of Series 7, we have no idea how her character is going to manifest during Series 8. whether it be, as a spirit or as a physical person. Let me know below in the comments what you think about the idea of River Song returning, and whether you'd rather see, say, like a classic villain return, or whether you want to see a new original villain. As I said before, I'll be doing weekly Doctor Who videos going forward. Be sure to subscribe to get them, and if there's anything really specific that you want to talk about, just let me know in the comments. Right now you can click here to get my Christmas special Easter eggs, and you can click here to get my review for the first episode of Sherlock Series 3. It was so much fun. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tonight. High fives.